one and all. I am Udeshi, working as assistant professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering. In today's class, let us learn how to make a 2D sketch in AutoCAD. So, whatever the figure that is displayed on the screen is the same figure that we are going to draft in AutoCAD. So, before entering into the AutoCAD platform, let us know how to make this figure, where to start and how to finish. Okay. So initially we have to set the limits. Limits in the sense what is the area that we require for making this figure. It means what is the page size or the drawing sheet size that we require in order to make this figure, so that you can only zoom the screen to the required size. So first we have to fix the limits. Okay, that is the first thing. And second thing is we have to know where you have to fix the origin. So, speaking about this particular figure, this is an axis symmetric figure. So, I'll take the origin at the center. And one more thing is, so if you want the figure to be only in the first coordinate, then generally what we do is we give the lower left corner limits as 0 comma 0 and we specify the upper corner limits. But here in this case, as it is axis symmetric component, I will take the limits as minus 100 comma 100 and plus 100 comma 100. It's not mandatory you have to take the same limits. You can go for minus 50 comma 50 plus 100 comma 100, or else minus 150 comma 150 plus 150 comma 150. Any limits, it's up to you. Okay, so depending upon your idea, your convenience, you can set your page size. So first, when we start doing this figure, initially we will fix the origin at the center. And after fixing the origin at the center, we'll make 3 concentric circles. So first circle will be of dia 32, second circle will be of dia 62, and the third circle will be of dia 85. So after making 3 concentric circle, we'll change the solid line as center line for this center circle. Okay, and then we'll make a smaller circle of dia 14, and then we'll draw these 2 lines. After making these 2 lines, we'll make a polar array. That is, we'll make the similar sketch to get multiple sketches around some center. Okay, so here we'll select this circle and these 2 lines. We'll choose this as a center, so you'll get a number of similar components. So this will act as a parent sketch, and all these becomes a child sketch. Okay, after making this, we'll draw 4 different circles and then a larger circle. So the diameter of smaller circles is given as 12 and the radius of the larger circles is given as 14. So after making these circles, using tan radius option, we'll make few more circles of radius 12. And here you see the distance between the circles. Here vertically it is mentioned as 104 and horizontally it is mentioned as 94. So maintaining these dimensions, we'll make this sketches. And after making all these things using trim option, trim is TR double enter. After using trim option, we'll remove all unnecessary lines from the sketch. So this is how we are going to make a sketch using AutoCAD. So the first thing that we have to keep in picture is what to draw, where to start. So here this is a procedure of drawing this figure. Now let us enter into AutoCAD module. So this is how AutoCAD page looks when you click on the icon. See, generally the icon looks like this. Whatever I'm using is AutoCAD 2018. So see, this is how it appears. Now if you want to enter into the new sheet, then click on this arrow mark, go to new and select ACAD and then open it. So this is how the ribbon appears. So sometimes what happens is the ribbon will not appear like this, the ribbon will appear like this. So this type of ribbon is useful for making a 3D model, and whatever we want is a 2D sketch. So as we need to make a 2D sketch, what I'm doing is, see, we have to go for workspace switching option and go for drafting and annotations. So when you're opening it, if you're directly getting the same options, then that's well and good, you can start your drawing. So initially what we have to do is we have to fix the units, in what units we are going to make it. So first, type units. You'll get many units here, like you see, inches, feet, miles, millimeters, centimeters, meters, kilometers, and many more. Okay, so what I want here is a millimeter, and I'm setting the precision also. So it means after point how many decimals you want. I don't require any decimals here, so I'm directly setting my precision like this and clicking OK. Okay, so units is done. Now I'm going for limits. So I'm choosing the limits as minus 100 comma minus 100 and 100 comma 100. So this is the lower limit and upper limit. So this will be my sheet size. So now you see, the reason for specifying these limits is there is an infinite space in AutoCAD software. So sometimes what happens is, when you draw a circle, when you draw a line, as there is an infinite space, whatever the size of circle or line you draw, it looks very small, which you cannot see. So when you keep some limits, what happens is it will fix the paper size, and it will only zoom that area, and it will show you, so that you can look at the figure clearly. So that is the reason why we fix the limits. So see, we have fixed the limits, we have seen the units, we have fixed the units, but here there is no change in the screen which is appearing. So for that means, in order to get the area which we have fixed, what we have to do is type Z enter and A enter. So it will zoom the area. See, I have fixed the lower limit as minus 100 comma 100 and upper limit as 100 comma 100. So you see, I got the origin at the center. So whatever I am doing, as I told you, I am going to draw with 0 and 0 0 as the center for the circle. It means with reference to 0, means with reference to x and y coordinate, I am going to make the figure. So as I need 0 at the center, I have kept 0 at the center in my drawing sheet. So this is how this is how we first set the units, limits, and also we'll zoom the paper. Now let us start making this 2D sketch. So as I told you, we have to first make three concentric circles. So here, the first diameter of the circle is 32, second diameter is 62, and third diameter is 85. So let me see, we have two options. You can either type C here, or else you can directly choose some circle option here. Okay, see, I'm going for circle option. So 0 comma 0 is the center of this, and it will ask you to specify the radius. See, if you want to specify the radius, you can specify the radius. See, whatever they have given you in the figure is 32, that is diameter. So when they ask you to specify the radius, you can type 32 by 2. It will take it as radius. Okay, and again go for circle. Again specify the origin as 0 comma 0, and the second diameter is 62. So 62 by 2. Okay, and again go for the circle, place it at the origin, that is 0 comma 0, and then the diameter of the third circle is 85 by 2. Sorry, 85 is the diameter, radius is 85 by 2. So this is how we can make three concentric circles. But as I have told you, this line should be a axis line, but here you see, I can find all solid lines. So in order to get the axis line, go for other, load, select the line which you want, click OK, again OK. Now select the line which you want, again go to by layer. See, whatever you have choose, that will appear here. Now click on that, type enter, click OK. So you see, the solid line changed into some center line. Okay, so this is how we have made three concentric circles. After making three concentric circles, here you need some circle, and two lines, and we have to make a polar array of the same things. So here what I'll do is, initially I take some line. Okay, I'll start this line at 0 comma 0. See here, the line is moving in different angles. Okay, but what I want is, I just need an horizontal line. Okay, for that what I'll do is, I'll on ortho. Okay, this is the option for ortho. The shortcut for that is F8. Okay, you can use it either way. So now I'll make some horizontal line like this, and I'll type enter. Okay, now take another circle with this point, this the intersection point of the line and circle as an center. Start a circle here, and the dimension given for this is dia of 14. So what they're asking us is the radius, so radius is 7. Okay, this is the radius. So now what I'll do is, I'll make another line from here till here. I'll type enter. So here I have an offset option. Offset is, it will create a similar line on the distance, means on the side, whichever the side you want, it will give a similar line, and whatever the distance you want between both the lines, you can maintain that line, that distance. So this is the offset option. So it is asking you to specify the distance, and distance which I want is 4. Select on this line, select this direction, select on the same line, select this direction, click, type enter. Okay, so now you have got some circle, you got some lines. What you want is, you have to do polar array of that. Before going for polar array, let us trim all unnecessary lines, and the option for trimming is TR double enter. TR double enter. Okay, so now trim all unnecessary lines. Okay, after trimming it, type enter. But however, few lines will not get trimmed because it has got some open end. For that, what you do is, you click on this and type delete. Okay, so you cannot trim the lines which got open end, means where you don't have any connectivity. You delete it like this. Okay, see, for zooming in and zooming out, you just scroll the wheel of your mouse. Okay, I'm removing this line also, as it is not required now. Okay, so I have got the required circle and two lines. Now what I'll do is, I'll make polar array of the same. So select the three lines which you require and go for the polar array. So we have three different types of arrays here. First one is a rectangular array. Rectangular array will make all, means whatever the thing you have made, you'll get similar sketches in horizontal and vertical direction if you go for rectangular array. This is path array, and if you go for path array, you'll get the required sketch in the required path. So you see, the red color one is the required sketch, and they have made some mark, and they are making the same similar sketch throughout the arc. So that is path array. It means you'll get the required component in the required path. This is a polar array. Polar array will make all, so it will make objects, that is the copies of the same sketch in circular pattern. So this is how your polar array will work. So I'm going for polar array, and now it is asking to specify the center. So this is the center which I want. So I have got it, and if you want to increase or decrease the number of items and the distance between it, the angle, it should feel like 360 degrees, 180 degrees. So everything you can control all those things here, but here whatever I have got is the one which I want, so I'm just typing enter. So this is what the figure which I have got. So after getting this, what I'll do is I need to make few circles. Okay, so the dimensions given here is, see, horizontally the distance between both the circles is 94 and vertically the distance is 104. So here what I do is I'll take the dimensions with respect to center. It means I'll pick some line, I'll go to 0 comma 0, that is I'll start here, and horizontally I want distance as 94 by 2, 37, and vertically I want the distance as 104 by 2. Okay, so this is the area where I want the circle. So what I'll do is I'll pick some circle. Here I'll make two concentric circles, one of radius 14 and one of dia 12. So first dia 12, it means 6, radius of 6, and next one more is the radius of 14. Okay, I have made two circles. Now I'm removing these reference lines. Okay, now I'll make a mirror of all these things. So okay, so I'll select the first circle, select the second circle, go for mirror option. So I want the mirror with respect to this line, and similarly so this is how you can make mirror. And after making the mirror, go to circle, go to tan radius option, click on any one of the circle, and next click on this circle. It means you can either first select this larger circle and go for smaller circle, or go for smaller circle and larger circle, however you'll get the same figure. So after making a circle, after clicking 2 points, and it will ask you for radius, type 12, and then you will get this circle. Okay, similarly, see, click this point, type 12, again select this, click this point, click this point, click 12, select this, click this, sorry, click this point, click this point, type 12. Okay, let me remove this. uh, yeah, select this circle, click on this point, click on this point, type 12, select this circle, click on this point, click on this point, type 12. So you have got all the circles. Now you take a line. Now see, when you're taking some line, it will see, you select one point here and one point here, type enter, and then click on another line, select one point here, one point here, type enter. So now see, we have made the circles, we have made the lines, but to get the required figure we have to trim some unnecessary lines. So what we'll do is we go for tr double enter, that is trim, and then trim the lines which you don't require. Okay, type enter if it is done. So you have got the figure. This is a required figure. Now you need to add some axis lines. Go for a line option, make some line. So now, so this is how we'll make the line. See, here you could see the lines means a green color. We are getting some green color option here, like circle, line, and all. So this is you'll get by default. I'll show you what you have to do if you don't get these lines by default. So you do like this. So like this, you have to, after making all the lines like this, let us change the solid lines into axis lines. So for that, go to by layer, click on the line. Select the lines. Go to by layer, click on the lines which you want. You see, all the solid lines changed it into uh, axis lines. So this is how it appears, and this is what the figure that we require. Now after making this figure, we have to go for dimensioning. So here we have some dimension options. You can make go for linear dimension, aligned, angular, arc length, radius, diameter, ordinate, and jog. So here we use linear, angular, or radius and diameter. Okay. Now let us first make dimensioning. Let us start with some radius. So this is the radius which I want to mention. It's 12, but we could not see it, right? Then go for D enter. You'll get the dimension style. The option is D enter. Okay. Switch to new. Type any name. Model 1. Okay. Continue. So what you have to do is you have to increase the height. Okay. If you want to change anything like line length or width, line type, if you want to change some arrows, you can go for any of these things. Here I'm not going to do all these things. I'm just going for changing the height. You'll be having many more options here if you want to use. Okay. Set current, close. Okay. Now again, I'll go for dimensions and radius, a similar one. Now I got a larger size dimension. So I can remove this like this. So one more thing here is we have another option which is called match properties option. It is here. So the advantage with this match properties option is you have made some dimension, and that dimension is looking very small. You have realized it later, means after making the entire figure you are realizing that the dimension is looking very small and you want a larger size dimension. In such case what we can do is we can modify any one dimension, then go for match properties option. You can select the source option and then select all the dimensions that you want to change. So that is one of the option. If you have made any figure by mistakenly, if you have made small dimensions, in such case instead of redimensioning the complete figure again, then you can go for match properties option. That option is available here. Okay. uh, I'm going for modifying this. uh, See, I'm changing the precision here. I'm clicking OK and close. So I'll get only R18 like this. Okay. So now I'll do is I'll just rename all the dimensions. So after making all the diameters like this, we have gone for making horizontal, sorry, vertical and horizontal dimensioning. And for that, we have went to the linear dimension option. Okay. So this is how we are going to make a 2D sketch using AutoCAD. Okay. So try to make this figure and then uh, try to practice different exercises so that you will be thorough with the AutoCAD sketching. If you have any doubts, feel free to contact me. Thank you.